Yo, what up, though? It's the Squeegee Life Podcast. Rah! Without Jacob Williams, or is that his name? Jacob, whatever. He's fucking fat and stupid, and he's not here today.
He's probably already crying now.
Yeah.
Oh, damn it.
We were going to have Jason Lehman on, but he can't get his fucking squirrel internet to work in the woods. So, no Jason Lehman. Maybe he can figure out why his shit don't work, and he'll come on later or something. I don't know. Maybe he'll figure it out.
Get his Dixie cup and strings pulled tighter.
Yeah, if it was a chick on the internet, Jay would have figured that shit out.
Well, he probably gets 3 minutes at 9 o'clock. So
Shit, man. Is it hot everywhere, or is it just hot in Ohio?
Brutal here, dude.
Yeah, it's rough here, man. It
Summer has set.
Brutal here, man. Yeah, it's definitely here. No question about that, man. No question about that.
Yeah, I feel like we never have spring. It just goes from winter to summer. It's like 50 degrees one day and then it's 80.
You know what? I can't really argue with you on that, man. I mean, it really does seem like it goes from winter to fucking nuclear blast.
Yeah. My fucking pale ass is just burning outside every day. I'm like, God damn.
Yeah, so if anyone is watching, you know what? I'm going to do something we rarely do on this show. If any people that are watching, if anyone would like to get on the podcast and bullshit with us for a little bit.
Yeah, give us a half hour.
Yeah, not even that. Give us like 15 minutes or something. You just hit me up on the old interwebs here. It's Squeegee Life.
Mario's
on Skype.
Yeah.
Yeah, so anybody that wants to call in and bullshit for a little bit. It's brutal out there today, man. Definitely brutal. I mean, I started weighing the pros and cons of being out in the heat. I don't know, about like 8:30 in the morning. I'm like, this is not even worth it, really.
Yeah, when you walk out of the house and can't hardly breathe, and it's like, just load the truck and start to sweat. Sucks.
I had a lady, a customer of mine. She's like, I want my house done, and just the outside. I'll pay cash. Can you do my hotel too? And she's got a 3-story hotel. She wants the outside of. It's like 2 sides, 3 sides.
Yeah.
She's like, I'll give you cash. It would have been quite a bit of money. And I just like, I'm good. You know what I mean? It's not that I don't want the money. You know what I mean? It's not that at all. It's just that shit'll wait. You know what I mean? It's not gonna. It'll be all right.
Right. Yeah.
I'm not stressing on it. Now, a couple years ago, there'd have been no way I could have been able to refuse that. You know what I mean? I'd have been like, I'm coming. I'll do anything for you. You know what I mean?
So this not giving a shit has taken hold for a while, huh?
Yeah, this is like, no, I think this is a new page I'm turning here. Like, I'm just like, I'm not doing that anymore. It's just not worth it, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, the money's cool, but the time away from, the family and joint, like, I've noticed, and, Jennifer and the kids have brought it up multiple times. It's like, the summer is wasted on me. You know what I mean? Like, I get out super early, go work, and then by the time I get home, I fucking, like, eat something and I'm knocked out. You know what I mean? And it's just like...
Well, even if you don't go out early, I mean, when I learned route work, my dad we were on the glass by 4 a.m.
Mm.
I'm not kidding, and I don't miss that, but what I do miss is if you're on a good tight route at 4 a.m., by 11, 12 o'clock, you're doing insides and headed home. You know what I'm saying? You've done 40 stores, 50 stores. But I miss that part of it. I just don't miss getting out of bed that early. You know what I'm saying? And
it's a godly hour.
I mean, that shit'll keep, man. It'll keep. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's the way I look at it. I know she wanted it done and all this shit, but it'll keep, man. And you're going to get it done before the holiday. I kind of shut it down. People are like, "Oh, when can I?" I'm like, no. I just tell them straight up, I'm not taking any more appointments until after the 4th. Just I'm good. What's on the schedule's good enough. I don't, I'm good. Maybe the other dude will get it and put me out of business by me not doing that. You know what I mean? I don't care. Run me into the ground. I actually had one of my competitors. I'm cleaning a restaurant or a coffee shop, and he walked in and got coffee and all the shit, and then hopped in his truck and drove past. I didn't even realize it was a competitor until he got in his truck and drove past. Like, what a fucking nerd. Like, you're a fucking piece of shit. When I seen him, he's like, he didn't say hello or nothing. He just kind of like, I was wondering why he was like, kind of watching me, you know what I mean? Like, it didn't really dawn on me, Yeah. And then when I see him, and then, he drives a Honda Ridgeline, so he's definitely sucks dicks. You know what I mean?
That's the gayest car ever.
Oh my god, I fucking hate Seth. Is so fucking whack, dude. Dude is such a dumb bitch.
Just left. He hung up on you.
Yeah, it's because he's lost volume again. Yeah, man, the tank top was sent to me by WCR. I seen a bunch of dudes posted pictures wearing it. And I was like, you know what? A grown man needs to put that shirt on and wear it. So now, instead of all these little boys wearing this shit, you got a man wearing the WCR tank top. This is a man wearing it. I think there might be maybe Frank Rave. If Frank Rave has one, he might have wore it. So that might be two men that have had it on now. During the heat, I don't start anything afternoons, so usually done by 1, maybe 2 on a bad day, and usually the last hour or 2 are inside. Yeah, I always try to stick to those kind of goofy rules, but, it never really works out. You know what I mean? There's always something. You know what I mean? You want to do that. Like tomorrow I have a plan to not be out super late in the heat, but, will it happen? Who knows?
Yeah.
I had a bad water-fed pole day.
What happened?
I just, I scrubbed this whole house, and then I went inside to put the screens back on, and there was still bird shit stuck on the glass, like shadows of bird shit everywhere. And I'm like, man, dude, like, I'm done with water-fed pole.
Dude, I
don't have a fucking brush for the fucking shit, It
doesn't matter. Dude, let me tell you something. It's funny you said that, because yesterday Mark and I went to Naples on the West Coast.
Before you go any further, I want a water-fed scraper. Continue.
Yes. Well,
this podcast episode is brought to you by
there we go.
Monostat
Care. That's just a sample. The fucking guy buys the shit by the bucket. Drywall compound.
I jump in. Hey. No, dude. I jump in there. I jump in that bitch.
On the bucket.
Yeah. Just drop my balls in there, dude.
Yeah, he teabags that fucking giant bucket of shit. What? Anyway.
Man, this is like the old school Squeegee Life podcast. Mark and TJ.
I'm actually having some fun.
Yeah. Fuck Seth. Fucking bitch.
We went to Naples to clean that Ferrari dealership, and Mark and I cleaned this big ledge with a hose. We rinse it off, and then he goes inside, and I just drive around the place, with 100 feet of hose out and do it by section. And he comes. I get back around the front, and he goes, "There's bird shit on that side." I go, "God damn it! I saw it. I scrubbed it. I figured it came off." He's like, "No, I go, "Okay, let me finish this area here, and then I'll meet you over there." So I water fed it again, right? He goes, "Let me go inside." He goes inside, second floor, big line, like a 6-inch line of bird shit, and he's like, "It's still there." I'm not lying. I took my destroyer, put tips on it, put a mop on it, soaked it, took that down, put the scraper on, and you know how it is when you're like 35 feet trying to get that angle?
What you need is a Sorbo scraper. But keep going.
Yeah.
Hey, man, dude.
I won't sleep if I take that.
Hey, I tell you what, man. I've been going on with this fucking plastic scraper business for the last couple years. I keep breaking those Unger scrapers, those Ninja scrapers. They keep fucking breaking on me, man. And I've been using the Sorbo fucking guillotine, the fucking Widowmaker. And I've decided that, that scraper's for real men. You know what I mean? And I'm a real man.
Well, I just ordered from WCR some rubbers and whatnot, and I got two of the zero scrapers.
Mm-hmm.
You have that? I
do
haven't
not
used
have
it yet.
one of those yet. Nope, I've not used it yet.
It looks like hang on, I'm gonna go get it because the cover snaps on nice. Let me go get it.
Yeah, I got sick of those under scrapers. I use the Aderate ones. They're okay. I mean, they're like $10, so when you break them, it's not that big of a deal. But
hey, what's up, David Kaznich? How you doing, man? One of these, it'd be great to get Dave on here one of these days. He fucking talked like he was gonna do it, but he never did it.
yeah, he's never been on, has he?
Yeah, he's scary as fuck.
I also think he works like 1 billion hours a week.
I use a scraper 900% of the time.
I use it a lot, especially this time of year with bug shit and bird shit all over the glass.
100%, man, 100%.
Hundreds.
Anyway, so when I placed my order, I told Jersey, he's like, "What kind of scraper do you want?" And he goes, "Sorbo," and I'm like, "No, don't send that." I go, "What? Give me one of those. Give me a couple of those zero scrapers." So here it is. Got a nice rubber place for your thumb.
Mm-hmm.
Got rubber. The red is rubber, and the guard really snaps on nice.
I mean, Mark is a fucking company man now, dude. You know what I mean? Like, he's selling this shit for him.
Blade sits in there.
Well, you know
great.
why?
The blade sits in there.
You know what?
It's the best scraper I've ever used in my life.
I never said it's the best scraper. I've never used it. It just came out of the box. What I'm saying is, yeah, I guess I'm a company man, and because right now, as of yet, in dealing with them dudes, I ain't been fucked around yet at all. You know what I'm saying?
They're fucking me around right now.
How's that?
I don't have one of those. Why don't I? I mean,
I bought this. Give it to me.
What do you mean?
I placed the order with Jersey.
Fuck that.
I placed the order with Jersey. I saw that system go up for auction or whatever it is.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, I need
lucky.
scraper blades. So I got some green rubber.
You can't. Can you win that though? I don't think you're eligible to win that, dude.
Well, I don't work for them. Why wouldn't I be able to?
I'm not eligible for any of those giveaways. Chris told me.
Well, I don't know. He's never told me I'm not. I placed the order and paid for it like anyone else. So
I deserve to win.
Yeah.
You know, people would be like, "Oh, it's fucking rigged."
Yeah, no, I know it. I thought about it when I placed the order because I was like, and it wasn't. I'm not placing to win. I needed the shit anyway, but I'm like, well, now's a good time because I need some shit, and they have a giveaway. And then I'm like, I did say to myself after I hung up with Jersey, I'll bet if I win this, some asshole's gonna go, yeah, this is rigged.
Yeah.
This is fake.
That's why you'll never win.
Yeah. Well, worse things have happened.
Hey, trust me, I've already hit the window cleaning resource fucking lottery. It's all good.
Yeah.
You know, that fucking Zero Pure Revolution Max, that fucking thing makes some water, dude. And I'll be honest with you, man, I was actually really surprised the pressure on that unit there, man. I mean, it developed some pretty good pressure, man. Even a step up from the X2. I mean, it's even putting out more GPMs than that.
Yeah.
It does pretty good, man. Without a pump, it's pretty nice.
Nice.
It's nice to have. Yeah, WCR, took care of me with that destroyer pole. That thing's awesome.
So
whenever I use it, I just clean it and put it away.
What's the new pole? Delightful or Delight?
The Delight. Nobody buy. I mean, fuck. I wish somebody would buy some Squeegee Life poles. They're fucking awesome, man. Like I think the boat's been missed on the Squeegee Life pole, man. I'll be quite honest with you, man.
I hear you.
It's a nice pole, man. Really, I'm not just saying that. It's really nice. It's essentially a destroyer, but
it's got the shorter sections in the top, though, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's the same. It's a destroyer cut to my specs, is what it is.
Yeah.
So it's 3.6 and then 4.6, right?
Yeah. Super rigid, ultra rigid 9000. Ooh, Mr. Awesome Guy Blas got my pole, man, dude. This guy's my most favorite dude I know right here, man. Hey, man, are we friends on Facebook, dude? Let's be friends on Facebook. You're my new friend. I want you to be my friend.
at all.
I don't want you to just watch the show. I want to be friends with you.
Yeah. Play with them on PlayStation.
It's a super nice. Santa section's very rigid. Yeah, it looks, man, that Delight looks like real nice, man. Like, fuck. I mean, it's 47 footer, man. That's a real nice pull, man. And it collapses like 6 foot, so Mark, you're out of that.
I stand on my bucket.
It's a nice pull. It looks like really nice, man.
Yeah.
Zane Amerson's watching. What's up, Zane? What's up, Zane?
Zane got himself in trouble last week with the dog.
Okay, Mr. Awesome Guy. That's cool, bro. We're friends, though, okay? Let's be friends. Let's be Instagram friends or TikTok friends or something. The Squeegee Life Pole better than a Shogun. Larry Crook, the Squeegee Life Pole is a Shogun, just so you know. The Shogun was my design, and now it's the Squeegee Life Pole made by Zero because Phil fucking robbed me on monies earned. So I took my ideas somewhere else.
Phil McCracken.
I'll fill you in. Phil McCracken. I'll fill you in. Jason and I were tinkering around with poles, and I started putting the top half of my Sim Shorty into the bottom half of my Excalibur, and I was like, man, this is the way to go right here. You know what I mean? It's perfectly rigid like this.
Yeah.
And Philip's like, oh yeah, it's great. I was like, you should make a pole like this, blended sections. Oh, I don't know, I want coffee can ends and shit like that. And he's like, all right, finally. He's like, I'll tell you what. He goes, since it's your design, I'll make the pole, and then you'll get a percentage in every pole I sell. I'm like, sweet, man. So we sold a bunch of poles. And
I'll be like, just send me a fucking pole.
I got a pole. I finally got a pole out of it.
Yeah.
But he ended up making the katana and not the Shogun. And he took the katana to the IWCA show. Mark had to look at it. Mark was like, yeah. It's a little flimsy. That's not the pole you designed, is it? And I'm like, nah. It's not the one. And then he finally, after some back and forth, he made the Shogun. And now I see people, every fucking shot I see of a sim pole being super rigid, like that dude using that one over the pool, that's a Shogun. That's my shit. But you ain't never gonna hear that on Way of the Window Cleaner. Or what is that dude, that fucking guy? Who's that guy? Ray Valentine. You're not going to hear Ray or none of them dudes. They're never going to say that, but that's all me, baby. Give me kisses.
To you, daddy.
Give me the kisses, bruh. So are we still taking July, a couple weeks off in July, guys? Mark is even though we've done a month for the last 3 years, Mark's like, I don't know if I can do a month in July.
I think I'm gonna just turn my Skype on and talk to myself on those.
Listen, man.
He's just gonna call us.
We do it every year.
Yeah, I know. I'm getting old. What do you want me to tell you, dude?
Well, listen. We'll probably not take a whole month off, but we'll probably take a couple weeks off just so everybody knows. You know what I mean? That way everybody's prepared. And they're like, where's the podcast in July? We normally, every year, because July is, I'll be honest with you guys, July is usually pretty slow on here. Like, we fucking, hardly anybody ever watches in July. I'm sure it's because everyone's busy. It's summertime. They're out with their families. It makes sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Makes sense. But we'll probably take at least a couple weeks off at the very least. And, we'll probably come back after Seth might not. But me and Mark will be back. Seth might take a little longer. I can tell by this look on Seth's face. He's getting angrier by the minute.
I'm just getting more tired by the fucking day. I'm turned into an old fucking man. I got to get dinner with Mark on Friday night, and I'm like, all right, if I take a nap before I go and
we're
meet
gonna
up
have fun.
Early, it's gonna be a good time.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward.
Yeah.
Should be. I'm not looking forward to going to Lowell, but other than that, it should be a good time.
Lowell.
Oh. You ever had Lowell?
I think I don't know if I'm probably gonna end up taking some time, like a week or so in August is probably what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna take a week's vacation and just not do a fucking thing that has to do with window cleaning. Just call all my fucking restaurants and be like, listen, I'm not gonna be here for a week. You're not gonna get one cleaning. for, you know what I mean? Like, I have not, since I started this business, I have not missed a restaurant cleaning.
And they'll be okay if you take a week off.
Yeah, I hope so.
Okay. Yeah. I take off the 14th or the 2nd to 3rd week in August every single year. And it's the best thing I've ever done. It's just taking a week off in the middle of the summer and don't do shit, do a staycation.
Right.
And just enjoy yourself. Man.
Right. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I want to take my family to the Grand Canyon or something. I want to go to the Grand Canyon, or I would love to I would like to go to the desert, man, and see the night sky with no light pollution. That'd be fucking sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be real cool. Like Arizona or something like that. I think that'd be fun.
It's a pretty cool feeling, man.
Yeah.
To go out in the middle of nowhere and just you can see forever.
Yeah.
It's nuts.
Yeah. I don't know.
Zion in Utah's a really cool park too. I like that one.
I've heard that. Yeah, I've heard that.
Crazy rock formations and colors. And, yeah, it's a really cool spot.
I need to get a hold of Craig and fucking Grace and me and Jennifer meet them at the old Cedar Points. Do some cedar pointing.
Right? They're close to you, right?
Yeah, they're super close. Super close. Yeah, I don't know. I like how Jersey's in the comments fucking doing Jersey shit.
He's blowing it up as if it's his podcast.
Yeah.
I gotta be part of the
real nice.
Hey, Jersey, come on.
Yeah, Jersey, why don't you just come on? And why don't you just call in?
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck.
You know you have a good mic.
Yeah. Yeah, we know you have a great mic. You should have just called in, Jersey. And give these people the advice live. Take over the podcast so I can go back and get in the swimming pool. Because right now I'm making sweat socks nut soup right now. Don't you hate that when have you guys, when it gets so hot that your fucking sweat rolls down your back, down your ass crack, and then after it rolls down your ass crack, it hits your balls and then rolls down your leg? Have you ever had that happen to you
What
before?
kind of fucking genetics do you have?
Hey, dude, I tried telling you before I got a huge set of balls. You're not listening to me.
lays on his back. He looks like a toy cannon.
Can't even see my wiener, dude. My balls are so big. It's terrible.
Fucking Liberty Bell.
Having large balls is a nuisance.
Did Wyoming, South Dakota 2 years ago. Most beautiful place I've ever seen. See, man, that's what I'm trying to get out there, man. I'm trying to get out west, man.
Yeah.
I would love that.
What's that, like a 15-hour ride for you?
Something like
You
that.
went
I
out
don't know.
north?
I think I'm thinking about taking maybe around the holidays. I'm thinking about maybe going on a train ride.
Well, that'd be fun.
Yeah. Getting like one of those. You can don't they sell like sleepers in the sleeper cars? Don't they sell like little cabins? I'm pretty sure they do.
I think
least
so.
I've seen that.
I don't know. I've never been on.
Amtrak sells the sleepers, and then
Yeah.
they have like viewing charts and all that
Yeah,
stuff.
I think that would be fucking cool, man. Be cool. Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I think
don't know.
I think it would be fun, but
Let's go to
like,
a Cody Jinks
dude,
concert instead.
when those Amtrak cars derail and end up in a
Cody
fucking
Jinks
gorge
sings,
somewhere,
my
you know.
rail gets so hard.
What are you talking about?
Cody Jinks.
Oh, here we go.
Like I'm just like a grown man wearing another grown man's name on his shirt really bothers the shit out of me. Like my football jerseys all have my last name on the back, like my Browns jersey, my Indians jersey. I'm not wearing another man's name on my back or the front of my shirt.
Yeah.
What a
I think
homo.
once you get over 30, wearing a man's name.
Hi, I'm Cody Jinks. Like did you throw your boxers on stage?
I retired some of my jerseys. I don't wear them no more. Like my Charles Barkley jersey, I don't wear that anymore. It's like I have it, but I'm not wearing it.
Yeah, I mean, do you throw I'm sorry, not boxer shorts, boxer briefs on stage when you go to see Cody Jinks?
Yeah, I do. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and I bucket on a trowel on the fucking Vagisil.
It's Monostat, my guy.
The same
This
thing.
podcast, no, it's not. It's completely different.
Yeah, it is. The same
This
fucking
podcast
thing.
is brought to you by Monostat Chafing Relief Powder Gel. It's the best.
Dude,
Keeps your
there's
fucking
no
nuts
way
from
that
getting
that's an
all chafed up.
application for you.
Huh?
There's no way that's an application for you.
It is, dude.
Did that come with the bucket?
Yeah.
Taped to the side?
Yeah.
The little one that you can keep
I don't
in
know
the
what
truck?
are you getting at? Am I fat, Mark? Is that what
I'm
you're
not
saying? Am I
that
fat? You're fucking
but
short, you
when I
fucking
think that
faggot.
you're putting
And you're wearing
on
another
your
man's
fucking-
name on your fucking
your
chest. You
labia.
go weird.
You're troweling that.
Are we
shit on
seriously
like
going to talk about
fucking
someone
drywall
having a
out.
labia? Look at you, man. You got a Cody Jinks shirt on, guy. You got
There's
a
no way
Cody
the
Jinks
cunt doesn't
t-shirt on
stink.
right now.
There's no way that cunt doesn't stink.
It does. Right now it does. It stinks good, too.
Good. Stinks good.
It stinks good. We had 26 people watching, and then Mark started talking.
Oh my god.
Mark coughing, choking on Willie Nelson's dick. That's the worst thing you could hear.
Yeah, probably.
No, if you hear I'm not Willie Nelson.
Mark is super sensitive right now. I shouldn't have talked
Nelson one time.
I shouldn't-
puts on a quick show.
I shouldn't have talked about. I shouldn't have talked about his man Cody Janks.
Talk about whatever you want. That's what this is all about.
Janks.
Janks.
No. I mentioned something about the framing on your cottage, your cabin, and you fucking lost your whole shit, dude.
No, dude,
Yes, you
I
did.
just-
You
no.
melted down like I did this on my own.
You want to look at the
And
first,
I
what
heard
did I
my
say?
friends and
What did I
it's
Number one, it's a cabin. Number two,
I said cabin,
I didn't do the
cabin,
work.
cottage, whatever.
I didn't do the work. Number three, it's been through 3 hurricanes and it's still standing.
I didn't say anything was wrong with it. I just said check out that framing. That's all I said. And you lost your fucking mind, dude.
I didn't lose anything.
Yeah, you did. You got all fucking in your feelings. Like
How did my
everything
comment
is a fucking
show that-
joke. Everything is a joke unless it's on Mark Tanner. Then it's
No,
not a
that's
joke.
not
Then it's
true.
not funny. Like
Oh,
it's
wait a
totally
minute.
cool. Like and
Now
nothing
I'm
is
thinking
nothing is
about
off
it.
limits. Like you could put someone's dead grandfather in a picture and send it and like it's not a big deal.
Listen,
Cut
wait a
a
minute,
fucking
wait a
hot
minute,
dog to
wait a
make it
minute.
look like
No,
a
no, no,
dick
no.
and stuff it in
First
his
of
aunt's
all,
mouth. You know, that's
It
fucking
didn't
funny
piss
shit.
me off.
But
It didn't piss me off at
Yes,
all. But
it
now
did.
that I'm thinking about it,
yes, it did.
you recruited another failed contractor to bolster support. Jason Lehman, look at that.
What is that? How are we?
Jason Lehman
what does
built
that
a
mean?
house and it killed.
See,
it fell down and
why,
killed
what is it with you? What is it with you in the low blows? What do you mean failed contractor? I'm not a failed contractor. I stopped doing construction because there was no fucking houses being built. The economy took a shit.
Because I was chafing.
Yeah.
I started a fire.
I'm sorry I said anything about
Look,
your cabin,
Dude,
Mark.
I don't care what you say
You
about
and
it.
Seth can sit around and have a drink. So I mean, you'll be drinking water. Seth will be drinking, and you could talk about how bad of a person I am and how I hurt your feelings. I hurt your insides. He said something about my cabin. It's
I
been
haven't
through.
slept
It's
for
been
3
through
days.
3 hurricanes.
No. See, here's the difference. The thing is,
Tanner Estate.
The
right?
Tanner Estate. My bad.
you can attack all you
My
want, but
bad.
I'm not gonna fucking sit there and take it. I'm gonna fire back.
There's firing back, and then there's fucking crying. You know,
Dude,
there's two different
Dude,
things.
I'm crying. All I said was,
It's two different
it's a fucking
things.
cabin.
I wish Seth
Doesn't
was
have
still
to
on
build a big
Facebook so
boat.
he could see the mini meltdown that was Mark Tanner that day. It was
If there was a
quite.
meltdown, it would have been more than one comment.
It
How many
was-
comments?
Dude, are you serious? No, dude, you replied like 6 fucking times,
Okay,
dude.
let's look it up.
Yeah, look that shit up.
I'm gonna read it exactly what it said.
I love this.
All right, hang on.
I hate when mom and dad fight.
Yeah.
We're not fucking fighting. It's those
No,
are the
I know.
facts. And Seth's a bitch, and he's not gonna back me up because he knows he's a bitch, and he's not gonna back me up.
Okay.
He knows
What?
it's the truth. It's all fun and
Oh, then
games
Mark
until
can't-
Mark says it's not
Okay.
fun and games.
Mark can be very sensitive.
See?
Okay. Well, I'm not gonna be fucking bludgeoned. I'm
You're
not
a
gonna be
dick.
bludgeoned.
Now you're gonna admit to it because Seth said so. Okay, all right. You're right.
no.
You're right.
I,
But
already
when
said
I
it.
say it,
said
when
it.
I
said
say
I'm
it,
I'm not
People say I look like Squidward. My head looks like Squidward's house, dude. All right, like you know what I mean? It does.
Listen, here's what it said. Here's what it said. T.J. Gilbert says that's some hillbilly framing. Jason Lehman, LOL. I said it's a cabin, that's the back bathroom. The wall is not framed to the top. It's got a header, and it was purposely left open, and it has screening in it. What else you got? Then you said, what do I know about building structures? I said, well, number one, it was under construction when the pictures were taken.
So how many comments is that? How many comments is that? That's two now, right?
That's two. That's all I said. Two.
Okay. All right.
Two. And then I said, number one, it was under construction.
So this is three.
I don't know what is behind it. No, this is the second one. I'm reading the second one. There's two. That's it. I chose to pay my partner's guys rather than do the construction. I did screw majority of the roof panels on, and it's been through 2 hurricanes, one at 130 miles an hour. It's still standing. That has to say something. Jason Lehman says, T.J. Gilbert, Mark is a brilliant contractor. I would hire him in a minute. I've never seen such good things. That's what it says.
I can't believe you read all of it. That's amazing.
What else do I got to do here?
Cry some
That's
more.
true.
Maybe I'll jump ship. Okay.
Oh, that's what pissed you off, was when I put your head on the Bob the Builder dude.
No, I didn't even see that. Where's that at?
In the post.
No, that
Did
should
you
have been-
Photoshop yourself as Bob the Builder? Because that would be amazing if you did that. Put your head on Bob the Builder's body.
That doesn't bother me at all.
You see it?
It's quite flattering, I think.
I like it.
Looks good to me.
God damn you, Zane.
Looks good to me. Like I didn't fail as a builder, but you didn't fail as a contractor. That's what Mark can't just like make a comment like, bust a ball. He's got to fucking try to stab you as deeply and as fucking efficiently as possible because you fucking salted his game in some way.
So
like everything that Mark does is perfect and everything that everyone else does isn't. It's cool. I get it now. I understand. I won't fucking. I don't plan on saying anything else today, or from now on about anything that you post on Facebook because I don't want you to get upset.
I'm not upset. It didn't upset me.
You were upset,
I made
dude.
2 comments. I made 2 comments. We didn't carry it on beyond that.
Upset.
Seth,
if he wasn't upset,
I don't care.
If he wasn't upset, Jason wouldn't be a failed builder.
He is a failed builder. His structure fell and killed 17 kids. Talking about.
Is that Waco?
Yeah. It's wacko.
It's Waco, Texas.
Mark, are you the middle child?
Yes.
I had a feeling you might be.
Says
the middle child always goes for the friggin' neck.
Yeah, probably. That's probably the way it is, because I do it more than my brother or my sister. No doubt.
Middle kid, and also the shortest.
Yep. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Are you the shortest?
Yeah.
Yep. That says everything. That tells you everything you need to know about Mark Tanner right there. Little man syndrome.
Could be. Napoleon syndrome. When you're smaller, right? When you're smaller, that syndrome comes from the fact that you tend to have to defend yourself against more shit than if you were bigger. That's a fact.
Oh yeah, you're right. I know. Wibbly Island is a nice vacation. Yeah, but dude, it's like fucking like going to fucking Russia. That last statement from me was a made-up Biden quota from Mark.
Oh, is that?
Nothing.
Oh, I don't know.
I'm not gonna keep. I mean, it's right there. You can read what he said. You see what he said?
Who said what?
Mark, Jason.
Oh, Jason retracted his message the last I saw.
No.
Said, "Oh, Mark, I didn't fail as a builder, but that was worse than hillbilly framing." Again, I didn't do the framing, and I was.
We're not saying that you did it, guy. We're just saying it's fucking hillbilly. Don't get mad about it. Why are you getting all mad? Why you gotta keep explaining about it for?
Because I don't know. and I'm being 100% genuine, I don't know what is hillbilly about the framing. It should be
It just
18 inches on center.
no,
What is it?
no. There's a
24?
lot. There's a lot. There was a lot wrong there. But
I don't know.
but I'm sorry as far as like the way that Jason and I were taught how to frame as opposed to the way you guys are taught how to frame down south. It was just a carpenter joke. I'm sorry that I said anything. I regret all of it. I regret all of it now.
What I'm saying
I
is,
am living a life of regret right now.
No. I don't
Who's
know
on first?
what it's supposed to look like. So I'm asking you.
Not like that.
What we don't have wood frame houses here, very rarely.
I'll draw you a diagram later.
Okay, yeah, I want it to spec.
Yeah, I will. I could probably do it to scale. I don't know about the spec, but I could do it to scale for you.
Okay.
I can't do no spec drawings. I'm not that good. I'm a hickbilly. Yeah, the way guys are taught framing up north is completely different than the way framing is done in the south. It's totally different things. And carpenters it's just hillbilly frame. That's all it is. It's just hillbilly frame. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just hillbillied. That's all.
Well, I think according to when I did the inside of my cabin, okay, I used that thin wood skin. You know what I'm saying? It's like veneer. Is that what it would be?
Luan.
1/8 inch. And I put insulation in there, and the studs lined up on a 4-foot sheet, so they're probably 24,
16,
right?
Yeah,
Inches
well, they
apart.
should be. If it was done the way it should be done, it should be 16 inches on center.
Yeah, no, I don't. I think they're 24 because if I remember correctly,
that's
it would
hillbilly.
lay.
That's hillbilly then.
Yeah, but again, it's
Those
a
walls
cabin.
are 16 inches on center.
Yeah, I don't know.
Walls are 16 inches on center, and trusses are sometimes you might be able to see, you might see them 2 foot, but not very often. Depends on the style of a roof joist or truss, whatever you want to call it. Floor joists, not 2 foot on center either, unless it's a structural piece of lumber like
well,
a
we
wooden
don't
high
go
beam.
for.
You know what I mean? Or a laminate lamb beams or something like that. Then you could probably adjust that. But there's a black diamond on your tape measure that will tell you where a floor joist is supposed to go. Same with the roof. But normally walls should be 16 inches on center. That's kind of like code.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll take a tape measure to it next time I'm there. We'll go over it.
It looks like 2 foot.
I think it is 2 foot, but
That's typical down south.
But again, like I said, we don't have a lot of wood frame houses here. We have wood frame sometimes with stucco, and they're a problem because of the humidity.
What's your house made out of?
CBS, concrete block. It's poured cells.
Do they do the poured cells inside too? Is it all concrete, like your interior walls? Or are those steel studs?
No. This is all.
Is
this
it
all
steel?
has wood frame.
Oh, it's wood frame. It's just the exterior
My
shell.
house was built in 1987.
So the exterior shell is the concrete cell, right?
Yes.
That's what I thought. Yeah.
Yes.
They usually, they have to You have to do that down there.
Yeah, because we have.
You have to build houses up north on 16-inch center walls. You have to. That's just it.
Well,
It just has to be that way.
When I'm up north, not by you, but since I've spent time up in Seth's area, I saw a lot of houses being built, and the second floor was the outside. It gets sheeted. It's 2x4s or whatever, right, with sheeting on it. That shit wouldn't hold up down here in a hurricane.
Too much moisture.
Yeah.
Too much moisture.
Yeah.
Never mind the hurricanes. Just the moisture, the humidity in the air. That's not good for that kind of wood.
Yeah. Yeah, but like this wall behind me.
But there's no like, as far as like construction goes, like building, the way things are built, nobody builds anything. They like the best. People are gonna take. You can take this the wrong way if you want, but I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say. carpenters from up north are better than carpenters from down south. I said what I said.
No, well, I told you.
The New England like guys, and I'm not lumping myself into that. I'm saying the guy in the New England area, those are real tradesmen up there. Them dudes are masters of woodwork.
In Martha's Vineyard, those guys were not measuring; they were cutting, and it was fitting.
Yeah,
I said to them, "You don't see that kind of finished carpentry I'm talking about."
No, there's. Yeah. I went to school for carpentry, of course. Mentioned that several times, but. One of my teachers he was from New England, and man, you talk about a finished carpenter. Fuck, he's the one that taught me how to cope a joint and all that stuff. I mean, he's so good, such a good carpenter, man. Like jealousy, I'm so jealous.
Well, you have a lot of things people don't talk about is a lot of the original people or settled in New England were shipbuilders to start.
Right.
That became carpenters and built houses like they built ships.
Like they built ships.
Yeah. Coping, all that stuff, all that finished work.
All that finished work is from shipbuilding. Yep, you're right about that. You're right.
So they build really cool. But I mean, I'd say Chicago to New England, it's all the codes and stuff.
I think that pretty much could go. I mean, you could probably apply that same thing to window cleaning. I bet you. Window cleaners everywhere, they do something differently than so maybe a guy down south, maybe Mark does things differently than I would do them, you know what I mean, in certain circumstances, just because of the climate and shit like that. Things are just different.
I would say the basic stuff we do exactly the same.
Right.
But I mean, we contend.
You have to deal with different stuff than I do too.
Yeah.
You have to deal with salt and shit like that. I really don't have to worry about that. So
we deal with the salt, but we don't deal with mayflies either. So I don't have those.
Fuck the mayflies up here. My God, dude.
Yeah.
You don't get that either. Those look like they suck, dude.
We call them Canadian soldiers. We're getting invaded by the Canadians.
They look like the kind of bug that you wet it and you squeegee over and it just smears.
Yes, that's exactly what
leaves a trail behind us.
Yeah. That's why if you see me, I've done plenty of videos where I'm cleaning glass and I'm grabbing them by their wings and throwing them off the window because if you touch them, they're gonna all over the window and then you gotta fucking dick with it. So. Normally, when they're super bad, like in the summer, like around this time of year, I carry a leaf blower on the truck to blow them off the windows.
Yeah.
I mean, you can.
That bad.
I've blown them, dude. Like, I'll send you a picture. Well, I'll have to find it, but somebody posted in the local community group here that the mayflies were here, and the reason why they knew the mayflies were coming is because they show up on radar. It looks like a fucking thunderstorm.
Really?
Yes, that's how many there are. It's fucking insanity. Gross. It's crazy, dude. Super crazy. But
we don't got anything like that.
Yeah, I've blown them off windows. Like I had a furniture place I used to do. I don't do them anymore. They got cheap and started having them done in the house. They look terrible. But they're blowing them off the fucking. I was blowing them off the windows, and I swear I had a pile. I would say probably 6 to 8 feet wide and about fucking 16 inches tall of mayflies. And it fucking stinks. Oh, it smells so bad. Yeah. And that's like a badger. But I mean, when you see that many, when you see that many,
water?
No, when you see that, yes, it's the water. When you see that many mayflies, that's an indication that the lake is really healthy. You know what I mean? Like the lake is, the lake's actually looks pretty good, man. It's actually gone from that shit pea green to it's actually starting to turn to turquoise again. So that's cool.
Can you swim in that lake?
Oh yeah, I mean, I don't, but I mean, I used to all the time. I have a swimming pool now. It's not. I have a regular above ground pool. I don't have your kind of money, so.
Yeah, it's tough.
It's rough out here in these streets, man. Yeah.
It is. Hey, as long as you got a body of water to swim in, who gives a shit?
Right. Yeah. That's man. I bought the pool for $500. You guys know that. I bought it for $500, and man, it's fucking worth $1 million. You know what I mean? Jennifer's running around in little tiny bikinis all the time. Me and Uriah are fucking diving for pennies and shit. It's fun, man. I have a good time. I enjoy it. I have fun.
Yeah, it's all good.
That's all that matters, man. I jump in my pool maybe 3 times a week. That's about all I get to go in it. So
I'm getting a lot of pressure from people that are like to get a motorcycle.
Do you want to ride?
Like a street bike?
Yeah, I mean, I would like to one day.
Yeah.
I would
never
like
get one
to
for
after my
transportation, just
son
to play
is,
around with
you know,
him,
my
yeah.
son's a little older. I would like to. I'd like to have a bike. I mean, my dad's getting older, and he'd like to ride with me. You know, he's. I'm not saying he's pressuring me, but he really wants me to get one. My cousins and them are sweating me about getting one and shit. You know, I really want a fucking. I want to buy a new truck.
Yeah.
Not because there's anything wrong with this truck, but I want a truck I could put like the whole family in safely, and pull. I want a camper, man. I really want a camper, man. I really want a camper. I just want to go and do shit. You know what I mean? I don't really. I mean, motorcycle sounds fun, but I'm just gonna ride around town in it. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
Dude, I don't know how it is here,
Uh-huh.
but where I live, you could buy a camper that's like someone bought and drove it across the country. So it's got like, and had it for 2 years.
Yeah.
It's got like 24,000 miles on it. It's
Uh-huh.
5 years old.
Uh-huh.
You could pick them up cheap, man. I mean, they're everywhere where I live. I don't know about
I may
where
have to. I may have to. I've actually thought about that. I was actually gonna bring this up eventually. That I was gonna actually have you probably try and track me one down because I've heard that.
everywhere, dude. No, in
Down,
my area, just like where I live.
up here, they want a fucking arm and a leg for the motherfuckers, man.
No, not down. But see here,
You
where
can
I
ride your
live, you can park them on your property. So a lot of places
Right.
you can't park a big fucker like that.
Right.
You know,
Well, I'm not
I
looking
mean,
for nothing huge neither, man.
yeah,
I want something no longer than 20 foot.
yeah. Well, you want a tow behind or a driver?
TJ, what's it like having a sex offender as a quarterback? I don't know. He hasn't played any football yet. If he wins games, I'm cool with it.
I had a murderer on our team.
You know what I mean?
Serial
So I mean, not for nothing. You know
Several
what I mean,
on
I'm
the
not trying to
Patriots.
be, I'm not trying to be a douchebag or nothing. But if he wasn't black, this wouldn't. The comments like that. And I'm not saying you're being mean or anything, but comments like that wouldn't be thrown out like that. I'm a member of all the Browns pages and shit. He's a black guy, so of course he's a piece of shit. And nobody cares that Baker Mayfield was cheating on his fiance behind fucking TGI Fridays, getting a fucking blowjob from some groupie chick. Nobody gives a fuck about that. He was fucking A1, A-spoon goon. He was, Baker Mayfield was our savior, but he was out back letting some fucking teenager, or not teenager, but some young ass broad give him a blowjob behind fucking TGI Fridays. That was okay. Oh, I'm sorry, it wasn't TGI Fridays. It was a cheesecake factory. Now, same. Now, if Deshaun Watson was behind fucking, behind the Cheesecake Factory, getting a blowjob and cheating on his fiance, woof, it would be huge news. I think, to be quite honest with you, I'm gonna tell you guys this, and this is probably not gonna go over well, but these girls all got a problem with this guy, but continued to take the fucking money from the dude and kept booking appointments. This is the thing. I don't give a fuck what anyone says, but if you're in a situation like that and some dude you feel taking advantage of you, why do you keep going back and getting the money from the guy? Why do you keep booking appointments and giving him massages? If he made you feel creepy one time, like he was trying to advance himself,
Yeah, you don't go back.
You
but
don't
they're
go
in it
back.
For the money.
You don't go back because this is all about fucking money, man.
Yeah.
This is the thing. Why is it that two different Supreme Courts in Texas declined to bring that man up on charges? Then you tell me if the two Texas courts decided that it wasn't a criminal act, then why is he a criminal? Why is he a sex offender if he wasn't charged? Can you guys help me out with that?
He's not in my book.
Seth, can you help me?
I mean, it's.
Because Seth looks at things. This is why Seth's part of the podcast, because Seth looks at things a lot differently than me and Mark do. So that's why I'm asking you, Seth. What do you think?
I think you're right about if it was somebody else. I mean, look at Ben Roethlisberger.
Yeah.
Right. Come on, that guy raped a girl in a bathroom and started playing football. Like, was he even suspended?
He got 7 games and fucking ended up fucking only serving 4.
4. So I mean, what was it? 66 girls in 18 months or something like that. That they're saying. Mm-hmm. If you don't get tried, I don't know. I mean,
yeah. If two different courts did not feel like there was sufficient evidence or fucking grounds to have him tried for a crime, why is he a criminal? Because he's fucking black.
Well,
And I'm not. Hey, and listen, I'm not that fucking guy.
wait,
I am not
me-
that guy. But clearly, it's because he's
Clear
black.
this up. We're talking about the blowjob guy behind Fridays. Or
No, we're
Tuesday?
talking about Deshaun Watson, who was getting he was getting massages, and he would get a happy ending at the end.
And was the girl of legal age?
Yes.
So how's that a crime?
And you tell me.
It's not a crime.
It's
now,
the only reason why he's a scumbag
look,
is because he's
if I owned
black.
a football team, if I owned a football team, it's one thing to have conduct that makes you look bad.
I'm not saying that him wanting fucking hand jobs after getting a massage is fucking cool. Like it's okay, but
the owner of my team got in trouble for getting hand jobs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like.
yeah, I mean the dude got a rub and tug. The dude Robert Kraft got a rub and tug, and it wasn't a big fucking deal because he's a old white dude with money.
Yeah.
This dude he's a black dude.
The funny thing
He's
is
a
that
black
you remember,
fucking athlete, and he's getting fucking hung out to dry. And it's not because I felt this way even before the Browns traded for him. Like when he was playing for the Texans, and they were like, it's all super weird to me, man. Like the guy that's suing Deshaun Watson is neighbors with the fucking Texans owner. It's all really weird, man. It's all really weird. And like. No, it just like shit. Just like how many women are gonna be like he made me touch his wiener. He gave me $10 and it's out. I squirted in him everywhere and it's in my eye and stuff. I want $20 million. Get the fuck out of here.
I look at it as the conduct that the player does is between him and the team. Okay, but if
this is
that
what
shit isn't right,
this is
correct?
this is what speaks volumes to me. Any other guy in the NFL that has been accused of fucking some kind of fucking being a sexual predator or a sex offender or done something unscrupulous with a woman, taking advantage of a woman, has paid them off to keep them quiet. This dude's got $237 guaranteed million and ain't given a single motherfucker a dime. Not a nickel, ain't offered him no money, nothing. That tells me all I need to know right there.
Yeah.
If this dude is, he's like, he said it at the end of minicamp yesterday. He's like, I want my day in court. He goes, I want to clear my name. He goes, I did not force myself on anyone.
Yep.
So if he's in there getting a fucking massage and he rolls over and he's got a big old long black Alabama fucking snake and he's like, hey, you want to rub on that? And they rub on it like, unless, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? If you rub on it willingly, like, come on, man. His wiener touched me. I was rubbing his butthole and his wiener touched me.
Yeah.
Like, I just think, listen, man. I'm not that type of dude. I'm not
I don't like. I mean,
a sexual predator is gross. But
a woman,
there is a large majority of men who go to fucking massage parlors and get happy endings. Large majority of dudes.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, the woman that did it, right? And if you're a betting man, you're not going to bet that that's the first time she's ever done that.
No.
You know what I'm saying? She probably had a mile of dick go through them hands.
Right. Yeah.
And if she's willing to take the money and he's willing to pay, what's it anybody's business?
We sit like Saturday mornings. There's this dude that goes into university. Well, I don't know if you noticed, but when we were up at my cousin's shop, that Service Plaza, he owns that Service Plaza. There's a massage parlor right next door to Mike's shop there. And they're nice ladies and shit, but the same dude and I mean, we laugh at the dude. He goes in and he parks all the way at the other end, and
like he's not there.
Yeah, like he's not there. I mean, dude, you're there. Yeah, he comes out all sweaty and fucking gross looking and shit.
Fucking yanked off and
my cousin Mike's like, he goes, man, what I should do is put a door to that place inside my fucking rental place and charge guys $5 to use the secret door, so they're never seen. Like, I'm just at Universal, you know what I mean? Like, I'm renting a rototiller.
Put a one-way mirror up. It'd be fucking hilarious.
I don't know, man. I'm weird about people touching me, man. You know what I mean? Like, I'm weird about. I don't think I could do a massage thing. I'm cool with Jennifer giving me a massage. I mean, if she could, she's not. She's like, my hands aren't strong enough. But I can't see giving. I just having some random lady touching me like that. That's weird to me, dude.
Yeah, I'm not a touchy kind of person either.
That's super weird to me, man.
Yeah,
but I don't know. I hate to go off on a tangent like that, but I've not really shared my opinion about that anywhere. But to me, it's just like, and I'm not that dude, like the guy to like pull the race card and shit. I am not that dude, but
No.
it's clear that, it's the reason why this is a big deal is because he's a black quarterback, period, point blank. And not only is he a black quarterback, but a professional athlete, but he's also the richest quarterback in the NFL. He has the biggest contract in the NFL. The biggest. Nobody gets paid more than him. That is the only reason why it's news.
Did they say she had to use 2 hands?
They weren't specific.
Yeah.
There's a good
I know
chance.
that place.
There's
that
a good
place
chance.
that Robert Kraft got busted at.
Uh-huh.
I cleaned in that mall, so I went and took a bunch of pictures of it. Yeah. Did that shit was roped off like a crime scene.
It's just again. It's like his lawyer. Like everyone's making a big deal about it, what his lawyer said. He said a happy ending at the end of a massage is not illegal, and people fucking, you know what I mean, like freaked out about it. It's the truth. If you know what I mean, it's again. There's a large majority of the male population that have had that or asked for that.
Yep.
My cousin Jason is guilty of it. He used to go get rubbing tugs all the fucking time, dude. All the time. So.
Well, I can honestly say I've never paid anybody to do any of that. What about you, Seth? He's sitting over there looking nervous.
Well, see, I mean, as a Browns fan, Zane, that was the very first thing I thought of. I'm like, well, wait a minute, man. Ben Roethlisberger, he was accused of rape. Yeah. Got a 4-game suspension, and he paid the woman off, so it didn't go to court. So I mean, like, ew, Yeah. Ew. It's fucking, you know what I mean? And that motherfucker went on to have a Hall of Fame career in the NFL. This guy, because of woke culture, he's screwed, man. This dude is screwed.
Yeah. We got steamrolled. It just took one case, and then everyone came out of the woodwork on it. And I think that's kind of the new...
Yeah, that's the new thing, yeah.
Things go. Yeah. It's just like, as soon as one person goes for it, you're fucked.
Yep.
Whatever happened to mind your own fucking business? Who does this affect? You know what I'm saying?
It doesn't really affect anyone. This is the issue. The issue is this. These women want money. There's no getting around it.
Yeah.
If they were worried about this guy being a sexual predator, they'd be trying to get him to fucking thrown in jail. They're not trying to get him thrown in jail. They couldn't get him in a fucking criminal court because nobody would try the shit. They're like, yeah, there's nothing here. I'm like, okay, you touched his dick and you took the money and then came back, touched his dick again and got some money. Like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Yeah. So the court's like, nah, we're not doing that. So that didn't work. So now they're trying to fucking sue him for civil damages. It's fucking weak, dude. And then some guy tried to equate. So I've heard guys, there's people making the conjunction between OJ's guilt and OJ's innocence as this is the same thing. It's not the same fucking thing at all.
No.
If the gloves don't fit, you must acquit.
Yeah. It don't make sense.
It's out of control. I don't know, man. It's
really weird, dude. Just the whole... And when I say something on Facebook, one of those Facebook Cleveland Browns groups about that, I'm like, if this dude wasn't a black guy, it wouldn't be a big fucking deal. Like, you know who complains about it? Old white men. That's who complains about it. Old crotchety white men that look like Mark Tanner.
The people that can't afford the rub and tug.
Yeah. No, it's always some fucking old ass white dude. It's not about race. It is about race because Baker Mayfield was getting fucking jacked, getting his fucking noodles smoked behind the Cheesecake Factory, and it wasn't even a fucking story. It wasn't even, one thing was said about it, and then it was buried because he's a white dude. Robert Kraft, same thing. Ben Roethlisberger, same thing. Anytime a black dude does something, it's a big fucking deal. You want to know why? Because old white
Maybe
men
charge by the inch.
Yeah, old white men are super scared of giant black cocks.
Josh Gordon lost his career because he smoked weed.
Yeah, there you go.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he got suspended, indefinitely suspended, 3 times
because of
smoking.
Yeah, because of fucking smoking weed. And I mean, you're a fucking retard. Quit smoking weed for a little while. You know what I mean? Jesus, you know what I mean? You're about to be a millionaire, or it could have been. What a fucking idiot. I mean, Josh Gordon got suspended for 8 games in 2016, I think, or 2017. Got suspended for 8 games, came back, and led the NFL in receiving yards and catches with only 8 games. He played 8 games and was the NFL's leading receiver. Did you know that, Seth?
Yes.
On the Cleveland fucking Browns, no less.
That's quite a feat.
That's quite a feat, sir. The kid was a phenomenal athlete. Trust me, I got my Rastafari Free Josh Gordon Cleveland Browns T-shirt in the closet. You know what I mean? So
Not that he was the same size, same type of player, but kind of reminded me of a smaller Calvin Johnson.
oh yeah,
Or just send him, and he could just
Do it.
coverage was
Yep.
good enough for him.
Mark's starting to glaze over. Let's talk about engines. I want to talk about welding things.
No, I'm
Let's talk
listening
about
to the
Cody
sports-
Jenks.
He's so fucking gay.
The next tattoo I'm getting is a
I
portrait
know
of
about
Cody
the
Jenks.
Browns. Yeah, I was studying his penis stroke.
You're gonna fucking get a Cody Jenks tattoo, aren't you? If he signs, you're gonna have him sign to your chest, and you're gonna get a tattoo.
Yeah, I
aren't
am.
you?
Yeah, I'm gonna sign my wiener. Is that illegal?
So
You
it's just
fucking
gonna
bring me
say.
up on
So it's
charges
just
on
gonna
that
say
one?
CJ, right? No dots
Yeah,
in
just-
between or nothing.
yeah,
Just CJ.
Just the CJ on the shank.
CJ?
CJ. On the shank.
I feel dumb. I don't even know who the hell Cody Jenks is.
I don't know. I don't either. It's just some fucking weird dude. Mark's always got on.
Just some.
If it isn't a Cody Jenks hat, it's a Cody Jenks T-shirt. That's all I'm saying. It's a little weird. It's a little creepy. And we do need to discuss that artwork, though.
What are?
I'm not going to keep bringing it up. I've talked about it 1,000 times.
Getting old. The barbecue artwork.
Yep.
Okay.
Because so these guys will stop asking. I want a Mark Tanner shirt. That's what they want, man. They want a Mark Tanner barbecue team shirt. That's what they want, guy. They keep asking me for it privately. You need to make it happen for them. So if you could send me the artwork so I can get it PNG'd and get it printed, or you can spend all the money and do it, or I can do it. You know, you can
I'll
just.
call my guy and see if I could get it. I don't know what a PNG is, but I guess that's the format.
What are you putting on the labels? You don't have the picture from the labels?
Yeah, I had a artist friend of mine draw it.
Yeah, but so you don't have a file for that? You just
that I have.
Well,
Yeah.
then why don't you just
I
send
thought
me
you
the
meant for the T-shirts.
Yeah. If you send me
It's
the
similar
file,
on the-
if you send me the
on the
file,
bottom.
the digital file, I can have
Okay.
my art team fucking PNG it for you, and you don't have to do none of that stuff.
Okay. I know what you want. Okay.
You know what I mean? I just need the file. I just need the digital artwork, and then I can PNG it,
Okay.
and then I can get it printed.
Okay.
I'll print you a box of them if you fucking want.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want a skid mark shirt. I've been tossing that around. I just don't know how to do it right.
Skid mark shirt.
Yeah, skid mark.
Yeah, I
I
don't
want to
think that
do
would transfer
something.
to
I
a
want to.
t-shirt
I want to
that
do
way.
something. You know, I want to do something cool. I was thinking. You remember?
Uh-oh.
You remember the fucking the Bon Jovi cover, the Slippery When Wet?
Yes.
Do the skid mark, fucking slip. Yeah, yeah. Dude, I've been wearing the fucking the Arm & Hammer logo swap. I've been wearing that like a work shirt. I love that fucking shirt, man.
I love that.
Yeah.
What about
You guys have never asked me for one either. Which is really weird. But this shirt
what
right
if you
here.
took the Skid Row logo, made the skid mark?
That's a really good idea. Good idea, Seth. That's what we're gonna do. That.
Yeah, see that.
You know what would be even cooler is if we could get pictures, like if we like dressed up as like we had hair and we could be Skid Row and it'd be like Skid Mark and then us underneath.
I could do that on my app. We don't need to dress
You
up
see that
anything.
right there? You see that, Mark? This one that's on the screen right now. Can you guys see it on your YouTubes?
Let me look. I think it's.
Yeah. The Squeegee Life.
Dude, that looks so good on a T-shirt, man.
Yeah, that is awesome.
On the way how big it's printed on the shirt, it's fucking sweet, man. It's my favorite shirt I did. Well, I didn't do that. I came up with the idea and someone helped me with it. I have someone doing my artwork for me who's the most amazing person ever, and I'm not ever going to say who it is.
That's next level cool.
It looks dope, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, it looks. He did
Dude,
such
you need to
an
make those
amazing
into
job.
stickers, like 4-inch round stickers.
I could do that.
Yeah, I think that's a cool sticker too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, definitely.
I can do that. They're all the I'm gonna let the cat out of the bag. All of the Patreon guys that are getting their box is gonna come with a deck of cards with that on there. A deck of Squeegee Life cards, like playing cards.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna get custom made fucking Squeegee Life cards done. Everybody's gonna get a box of playing cards, Squeegee Life playing cards.
Nice.
So I might as well. I guess I'll order some stickers too. That'll be cool. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely get stickers.
Okay.
Like this round,
Yeah. Yeah.
orange.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'd get that as a tattoo, actually, if you get the right artist. That is cool.
Yeah, it's fucking dope, isn't it? I love that fucking shit, man. I love it. It looks so dope, man. Yeah, you guys, I'm gonna do what you want to call Shopify sent me a notification about fucking the playing cards, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get playing cards, so I ordered some playing cards.
So do they put it on just the box or on the card?
Hey, Damien, send me your address, however. And I forgot. I remember you asking. If any of the Patreon members, or actually anyone that's watching right now, if you guys want the gold Squeegee Life fucking stickers for your cars, the ones that Jennifer printed up, just hit me up. I've got like a stack of them left. I'll send everybody one or two of them, whoever hits me up. But anybody wants, I don't know if Seth and Mark probably don't, but Mark wants red ones or something.
I'd take one.
Was it you?
I got the red ones on my windows.
Oh, so you already got them. It was somebody was. Yeah. Oh, it was Richie that wanted he wanted some color I did a long time ago.
No, like on my 250, you know how the windowsill sets down?
Oh yeah.
For the mirror, it sits right there. It looks perfect, right?
Oh, okay, yeah, okay, yeah. So where it dives.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh right yeah. So you put it right there. Yeah. Oh, okay.
That's where I put it. Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope. Yeah, man. The fucking caliper was fine.
Yeah.
The right side, everything was cool. The rotor was fine, but the left side, it got so hot that it knocked the temper out of the fucking rotor.
Yeah.
Seth's,
yeah, it will if it's dragging long enough. I mean.
The only thing that we could think of, and this is the only thing, the bracket. Jason, I'll stick. I got a fucking 3 books of stamps. I'm just gonna stuff envelopes and send them to you guys. But anyways, you know the wings on the pads that come out. The wings
ears.
On the pads.
The ears, yeah.
The ears that sit in that bracket.
Yeah.
That one pad, it was like, it was tough to get in there. And we got it in there and we thought everything was cool, but apparently it wasn't cool. I mean, you know, because you gave me the whole grease discussion. Trust and believe. What I wanted to do is set up the camera and record my father-in-law and I doing this. You'd be astounded at how ridiculous my father-in-law is when it comes to cleanliness. Like,
yeah.
Like
well,
when we pull everything apart. Okay, that's what we start off. We pull everything apart. I get the rotors off. We looked at everything, you know, whatever's whatever. And he's like, "Well, you know, what do you want to do?" He goes, "I think we should just have them turned. You got to put 4 new pads on anyways. Let's just go have them turned." I go to have them turned. They want like fucking $45 a fucking hub to turn, which is outland. It used to be 10.
Yeah. Usually don't turn them anymore unless they're OEM. Because
either way. I don't want to hear a long ass Mark Tanner explanation about it. Just it's cool.
Go ahead.
I know you would normally when a blue bug, it's a thing and a thing. Anyways, they're not. They weren't even. The reason why we were thinking about having them turned is because they weren't even a year old.
Yeah.
They didn't really have any grooves or anything with it, but there's a little lip, just a little lip at the top. It bothered my father-in-law. He's like, we'll just have them turned. I'm like, all right, cool. So we go up there. They want a shitload of money. Like, it was going to cost me $90 to have these 2 fucking rotors turned, because there was plenty of meat left on the bone for them to be turned. However, I was going to have to wait 2.5 fucking hours for them to do it. And at that point, it was fucking 4:30, almost 5 o'clock, and I was like, I'm not putting my truck together at fucking 8 o'clock tonight. I was like, how much are new rotors. He told me there's like a fucking $30 difference. I was like, I'm just buying new fucking rotors. You got them? He's like, yeah. I was like, I'll take them. I got ceramic pads, the whole 9 yards. We go back to put in before we could do anything. Every single part that we pulled off has to be greased, wiped down with fucking brake cleaner, the whole 9 yards. The new parts all have to be, the whole 9, brake dressed on the back.
Yep.
Every bolt has to be ran through the wire wheel. Every single bolt, wire wheel greased. And then the spot, where the studs for your wheel, the plate that the studs are, that has to be, all of the rust has to be removed from that before you put it. You cannot put that rotor over top that rusty fucking spindle. You cannot do that.
Yeah, well,
my father-in-law, that's why I was like, because you were like giving, like when I was talking to you about it, I was just looking for a little bit of information. Mark, of course, Seth, has run me through Ford OEM manufacturers recommended fucking brake fucking tolerances for an hour. You know what I mean? And he's like, well, what you need to do, you got to use a special grease. I'm like, yes.
Well, see, look,
I didn't want to be like, listen,
that,
bro, I just want you to troubleshoot this for me, you fucking dick stick.
And something gets fucked up, the 4 hours I gave you will take 6 hours to get me.
I would not give you shit. But I trust me when I say that. I'm not a car guy. But brakes and all that shit, like, everything that I've been shown, my father-in-law has shown me, and I can assure you that it has been shown to me the proper way. Okay. He was like in 2 branches of the service. He was not only in the Army, but he was also as soon as he got out of the Army, he joined right back up in the Air Force. He's like, this motherfucker squared away. You know what I mean? Yeah. So everything is done right. Like when you like I had to replace a water pump, right? I had a 95 Taurus SHO. I had to replace the water pump, so everything's on the fucking side. You know what I'm saying? So anything that I took off on my way to that water pump was gonna be brand new, or I ain't doing it. That's what my father was like. Well, you got it apart. You might as well replace that. You're going to put it all back together, and then that's going to go bad.
Yeah, he's not wrong. He's not wrong. I do things very similar.
Yeah, he's just that way, man. The only piece of advice
I'm going to give you is this. Especially with off-brand white box rotors. Mm-hmm. You got to torque the lug nuts to whatever they say.
Oh, yeah.
Or else they'll warp.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Especially a car that the tire and the wheel hold the rotor flat to the hub.
Right. It's got to be.
That has to be torqued. Yep. Other than that, I don't know if you did that.
Yes,
I
Mark.
would if you didn't. You're good to
yes,
go.
Mark. Yeah, trust me,
Mom.
Mr. By the Book. We do everything by the book.
I got mad respect for that because most people get in a rush.
Yeah,
Dave's
not that way. When I go over there, if I have an issue with my truck and I'm like, I need to get this fixed ASAP, I know when I go over there, I'm going to be there a while, but when I leave, it's going to be right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And that's the best.
And I have to, he's like, well, now that we got it all back together, we're going to go around the neighborhood and make sure that the pads are set on the rotors good. I have to brake a proper way for a certain amount of time to break the fucking rotors into the pads. You know what I mean?
He's not wrong.
Yep. Everything is by the book. He don't fuck around, bro. Everything is surgical clean, greased, and put back together, man. Or why are we doing this?
Yeah, he knows what he's doing.
He goes, that's just the right way to do things. Leaving it fucked up for the next guy, and what if you got to take it apart again? It's going to be a pain in the ass to put back together. I'm like, all right.
Yeah,
Dave.
if I've always said that too. If someone takes apart something, if I sold you a truck or whatever, and you had to work on it, you'd know I was there, but it'd be easy to disassemble.
I'm going to go get water. It's just you and Seth for a minute.
All right.
It seems like.
Go ahead.
It seems like that's the way to do things. Like I'm not a car guy at all. My dad's not that kind of guy. I learned how to do other things.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, if we ever did anything, I've done some small engine work. Like if you take stuff apart, it makes sense to either just replace stuff while it's there or clean it off and put it back.
I've just learned that if you do something kind of half the way, it's usually more expensive and more time in the long run than to do it, exact, like cleaning everything up and replacing every nut and bolt that you need to. You know what I'm saying? And then you have confidence in it, especially if you're putting your family in there. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, especially with the car and something like that, truck or whatever. It's especially brakes. Pretty important to have. So.
Yeah. Well, I grew up working on boats, right? So a boat, you could be out in the middle of nowhere and break down because someone did something wrong. You don't just wave somebody down all the time. You could be out there for hours. You know what I'm saying?
Being stuck in the middle of the oceans can be a big deal.
Yeah, I mean, most projects take me longer time because I don't half-ass it.
Yeah.
But I'd like to think that it's still efficient because I'm doing it fucking right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Of course.
I mean, if you're putting something back together and saying as you're putting it together, I wonder if this is going to work, that's a problem.
Well, it's just like that goes back to what I was saying earlier today. I did use the water-fed pole in that house, all the bird shit on the windows. It's like, I should have just set the fucking ladder up to begin with. What the fuck? Now I got to do this again. I was so fucking mad. Like, I literally almost gave up on water-fed pole. You know what I mean? I'm just like, fuck this fucking thing. You know what I mean? Like, it looked beautiful. Beautiful. When I was like, man, he's fucking sheeting good. Everything looked great. And then I get there, and there's just little tiny, the little specks, the little, like, opaque specks. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And I needed a hammer and a chisel to get them off,
Yeah, I know.
What I need is someone to send me an orbital brush from Reach It so I can actually start to clean windows properly.
Yeah, that's $1,000 an hour brush, ain't it?
Yeah, I need one.
Yeah.
I need one. Dude, I wish if I could find one, like, used or something. I need an orbital brush so bad. I just want to try it out.
Have someone else order it for you.
That's not a bad idea.
Yeah. Well, how do you think? Remember, I got all the Cookie Monster mop covers and everything.
That's right.
I had my buddy order it.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
He ain't gonna sell it to me or you, but he'll sell it to any other Tom, Dick, and Harry that sends him money.
I really would like to try one of those out, man. I need a better brush, man. brush.
Well, I'll tell you what. I've heard that it is a good brush. It got the bugs out of it.
I really like my Battle Cat is really great, but the rinse bar that Ray put on there is fucking boo-boo.
Yeah.
It's just not good. It's the weakest, shittiest spray pattern. It sprays all over the fucking place. It sprays where you don't want it to spray.
Yeah.
It's just El Dunkio. Oh, Duduo.
El Poupe.
I tell you what, honestly, I gave up on rinse bars. I just use whatever the brush comes with is what I'm using. Give me 2 streams or 4 jets.
I've been using fucking Pezzo jets. The rinse bar thing, I like the rinse bar is nice. Like, I know Reach It guys are like, Reach It's got a great I broke more of those motherfuckers than I broke anything. Yeah. Those Reach It rinse bars, I was busting those fucking things nonstop. The same with the Tucker rinse bar. I mean, he added those fins on the side. It's still a hunk of dog shit.
Yeah, no, it's no good.
It should be aluminum, and it should be plasta-dipped aluminum. Quit being fucking scary. Everybody's a pussy.
Yeah.
The only rinse bar I use right now is I have an aluminum green Tucker rinse bar. That's the only rinse bar I use now. I don't care. I'll fucking mar windows up with it and be like, it was like that when I got here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I didn't see that.
The only reason why you can see it now is because it was fucking dirty. It's so dirty you couldn't see it.
That IPC one, I think it's IPC Jersey, if he's still here, would tell us that we saw at the trade show is badass. It's aluminum. It recesses it. It's not rubbing on nothing. It looked next level.
The MoFlo sprayer thingies, man, I'm going to be honest with you guys. Any type of fan anything is fucking boo-boo.
Isn't that...
I'm just not a fan of fucking the fan jets. I'd like that? Yeah.
Yeah.
The fucking... The rinse, the thing,
Yeah.
I just, I have some. Say that again, Seth. Say it without your fucking hands in your mouth. Like I'm talking to a fucking 3-year-old here. Come on. Wake the fuck up, Seth.
I am awake.
Hey, I worked all day too. In the fucking sun, I'm hot, I'm fucking cranky. Like, get some fucking energy in you.
Let's go.
This is the way Seth's
talking. I just don't like the spray pattern of the fucking Flomos or whatever they are, homos, whatever you use. Just not. It doesn't. It's not enough water to rinse properly. It just sucks.
does. Yeah, I'm not a.
Not enough water.
Yeah, and they do. I have heard plenty of people say they break super fucking easy.
That's 3D printed, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know if they are anymore. I know they used to be.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, life of a wash boy, Dos Equis, man. What's going on with you, bro? Why don't you don't
Yeah.
call, you don't write? I don't get no random fucking goofy fucking homosexual fucking prank phone calls anymore. I hope you're doing good, buddy. Hey, man, hit me up. Let me know how you're doing, man. I hope you're doing good, man. Nothing but the best for you guys, too, man. We love you, bro.
Yeah, wash
Absolutely.
boy.
Yeah, he's been
been
quiet
super
lately,
quiet,
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Trust me, I've noticed you haven't been around, wash boy.
He ain't making trouble.
Yeah, you ain't fucking making any trouble.
Yeah.
Aggravated.
Oh, shit, man. Motherfuckers just hit me to fuck up for them stickers, boy.
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, that's all good, man. Yeah, I mean, and guys are probably like, man, didn't you write our addresses down? Yeah, I did, but I don't know who the fuck you guys all are by your YouTube names, you twats.
Yeah.
If you want a gold Squeegee Life sticker, I'll send you one. Depending on how many people ask for fucking one, it will depend on
First
how
come,
many
first
you're gonna
served.
get from me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, they're pretty dope, man. They're cool. I'll send you one if you guys want. Well, just hit me up on one of the social medias. I don't know if I don't know. I don't know. I've just never been a fan of just like it's misty and it's like super sloppy. It like gets on the frames and shit. You know what I mean?
It sucks.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It just like kind of like blows up on the frames, and then you get this like kind of dirty like shit like rolls down. It just I'm not
It's
down.
like when you're on windshield washer fluid. That's what it reminds me of when it's just like, like you know what I mean. You don't get a good spray.
I think like the Tucker brushes, even the short like 12-inch or whatever they're supposed to be, 16 whatever they're supposed to be. Those should have though. You should have an option to have 4 jets on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's only 2 normally, right? You only get 2 on there.
No, the loaded brush comes with 4 because I use that. 4 jets, yeah.
Which one is it?
2 and 2 like this.
Which brush?
On the 12-inch brush. The loaded brush, the one that it's an alpha brush with nylon and boar's hair, but you buy it loaded. It comes with the rinse bar and 4 jets.
Oh, okay.
And all the plumbing.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can just stuff out whatever you want.
Yeah, Discord names are tough too. That's why I just rather you guys just send me shit. That way I know who I'm sending it to. You know, I'll probably ask you for your address and information. In fact, I'll tell you what right now, the book I wrote that shit down in, I don't even know where the fuck it's at. I can't even tell you where the fuck I set it down at. Nice. This is what I do. I set things down and then Jennifer puts it in its proper place and I'll never see it again. Because Jennifer forgot what the proper place was. Yeah, water-fed pole is a difficult animal to fucking tag. You gotta do water-fed pole the right way in the right situations, because sometimes, like on days like today where it's super fucking hot, that shit's gonna flash to the glass and it's gonna look like dog shit.
Yeah.
You gotta chase the shade, pretty much.
You know?
Yeah. No, you're right.
Hey, Jan Sacco! Jan! What up, Jan? My man, John Sacco. Hey, I tried to get John Sacco to send me one of those fucking Start Smart boxes to demo for free. The fucking motherfucker won't send it to me. What a piece of shit. I thought we were friends, motherfucker.
Yeah. I'll promote it for you.
Let me. Whatever, Jan.
Jan Sacco. How's that guy doing?
John's a good man.
John is a good dude.
Yeah.
I really like him.
Yeah.
I'm a fan. I'm a little pissed off. I'm a little pissed off that he would not allow me to buy him fucking lunch. He snaked that motherfucking bitch from me. I'm like, you motherfucker.
Yeah. No, he's good.
Like you come to my town, it should be my treat, not your fucking treat.
Yeah.
Mark did the same thing when we went out to breakfast. Me, him, and Richie refused to let me fucking pay.
Well, we were.
Bastard.
Yeah. Well,
It was
you know
my
what?
birthday, but that still didn't matter.
Yeah.
You cooked for
Yeah.
me the night before, and you
Dude, that
still
was so
wouldn't
much
let
fun.
me. And
Yeah,
he
well, we
thought it was
wanted
a
to
big
treat you
fucking
like
joke. I was fucking mad as fuck about that too.
We wanted to treat you like the queen that
Yeah.
you deserve
Yeah,
to be
okay.
treated.
Yeah, okay, bitch. Okay, bitch. Listen. My balls are stuck to my leg, guys.
Oh no.
It's bad.
That time of year where
Yeah.
they just stick.
I didn't use my Monostat Care chafing relief powder gel. Our sponsor. I want to get sponsored by them, dude. That would be the best thing to ever happen to this podcast if Monostat reached out to me and sponsored the podcast.
Yeah.
All you chubby dudes out there, if you're scared to go buy it yourself, or if you're skinny guy and got huge balls, if you're scared, send your wife or your girlfriend, have her go get you some. Get you a little dab. A little dab will do you. Unlike Mark's like, you gotta slather that on that fat ass of
Yeah,
TJ's with a
fucking-
trowel.
Like drywall compound.
Yeah, because I'm a fat fucking piece of shit. We get it, Mark.
No,
Just a little dab on the end of your finger, man. Get you a little on each side of the nutsack. You're good to go, fellers. Good to go, fellers. That fucker's greased lightning, baby. And it's fucking not sticky and gooey. It's just what it is, it's gel baby powder. It's the fucking one of science's greatest mysteries right here in a tube. Just for you. It has nothing to do with your vagina. It's for fucking fat girls that chafe, because their legs rub
right
together.
there to keep
Their
it
legs rub together.
from your labia.
Everyone's like, Gold Bond. I need Gold Bond like my papa used to use. Jesus Christ,
your
this is
underwear looks
better.
like you were mixed
This is
fried
better
chicken.
than all these things. These guys are like they've reinvented the wheel. Have you ever heard of Gold Bond? No, I haven't. Sorry. Baby powder.
Looks like
What's
you're-
that?
Yeah, your underwear looks like you're making fried chicken.
Yeah, breading chicken.
I'm just saying, dude. This stuff is absolutely amazing, dude. It's amazing. Amazing. Yeah, dude. Fuck swamp ass, dude. Swamp ass is the worst thing in the world. Sometimes you got to get a man pond in there. You know what I mean? You got to go. You gotta go. What do they call it? What is my my buddy Jason used to call Jeremy used to call it a maintenance wipe.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, you gotta keep dude wipes in the truck,
Yeah.
man. I'm there
Jeremy's like,
just in
hey
case.
man, we gotta stop at the gas station. Why? He's like, dude, I gotta do a maintenance wipe, bro. He goes, that shit is, I'm all ooey gooey back there. I'm like, oh hell no.
I'll be like right in the back.
Nothing worse than an improper wipe.
God.
I mean, let's be honest. After 3 wipes, if you're still seeing shit, just get in the shower, man. Just get in the shower.
Right.
It's at that point, it's call it. After 3, you still seeing shit. You're fingering your own butthole at that point. Just fucking take a shower, guy. Dude wipes.
Yeah, at that point, you're just rubbing a brown marker against the
Shit crayon.
Pretty much.
Dude, summer
There's
is such
nothing
a bummer
better
for
than
that,
shitting
man.
Shit, wiping your ass and there's nothing on it. You're like, sweet.
It's sweet.
It's the best day ever.
Have you ever took a huge, massive dump? Fucking just booga-doo-doo-doo-doosh, and then go to
You
wipe
can
your
see
ass,
where
and
it's
there's nothing on the toilet
Yeah,
paper?
it's like George Carlin says, how do blind people know when they're done wiping?
Dude, how do they know?
I don't know.
Maybe you smell the toilet paper? I don't know.
Oh, Seth.
Fast.
Oh, what are you going to do? You're blind. What are you going to feel around in there?
Can you guys see the sweat glistening off my entire body right now?
Yeah, you're shiny.
Fuck. It is hot as a fucking motherfucker up here, guys.
Your house has AC, right?
Yeah, but listen, man. Have you seen the energy prices lately, sir?
Yeah, it's true.
Fuck me. Listen, you either want to swim in a swimming pool or have AC. Pick. That's what I gave him a choice. Pick. Because we ain't running both.
Yeah.
Yes, they are baby wipes that just smell different. That is correct. I just buy regular old fucking baby wipes. I'm getting me some dude wipes. Fuck that. I'm just getting regular fucking wipes. You know what I mean? Like regular baby wipes. It worked for my babies. It was 102 with the heat index today. Yeah, it was 105 here with the heat index. It was pretty fucking bad here. And it's still, what time is it? It's 9:30, and I'll tell you, 9:30, and it is it's 87 degrees. Feels like 93. And it is fucking, the humidity, oh my god. Ugh. It feels like you're breathing fucking tomato soup. you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, I don't know how. I mean, after a while, you living in it, you probably get adjusted to it. It's the same way with the cold for me. Like, I can wear a fucking sweatshirt and be fine, and you're fucking wanting to wear coveralls. You know what I mean? So,
yeah.
I mean, but there's days like today. I'm like, man, I don't know how fuck Mark does this every single day. This is crazy. You know?
You never. They say you get used to it. Fuck, it just sucks. The only thing you could do is dress comfortable, like a shirt like that and shorts.
Yeah.
And light sneakers, not work boots.
Right.
And you're better off, But I drink so much water all day.
Jason said he's only had 2 days all year over 70.
Wow.
Where he's at.
Wow.
Yeah, dude, he's out in the middle of the ocean.
Yeah. He's on the fucking island of misfit toys.
And the population keeps decreasing. This motherfucker's got bodies in the basement. They're losing like 1 to 2 blonde 40 to 50-year-old females every month up there in Whidbey Island. They're just disappearing left and right.
Right.
They're extinct on the island.
Yeah, they're extinct right now. Now the brown-headed ones are leaving. It's weird. Really weird. Super weird. Super weird. A boonie hat. Pedialyte. Fuck Pedialyte, bro. Telling you, man. That shit Seth turned me on to. The Liquid IV, that's the best shit in the universe, man. I've had 0 issues with my kidneys since you turned me on to that shit. I am never dehydrated now. I couldn't drink a bottle of water without one before. Like, I was going through, I was ordering it off the website, like the big bags of it, and going through them shits and like with the quickness. And then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just have one in the morning and one at night. I gotta relax.
Yeah.
I have one in the morning, and then you just kind of chase it a little bit, like have a couple waters and you're fine. But it's no, man, especially if you sweat a lot. I do. I sweat a ton.
I just put half of it. It comes in the individual serving. I just put half of it at a time because it's strong.
Yeah, it can get kind of sweet sometimes.
Yeah.
This
lemon
guy,
lime's the only thing.
yeah, what do you mean? Yeah, you run around with a Kool-Aid jammer in your fucking cup, you fucking nerd.
No.
Do you have Kool-Aid jammers?
No.
Mark, are you going to lie and say you didn't have Kool-Aid when you was up here? You had fucking Kool-Aid when you was up here. Yeah.
I did.
Because I know Jennifer's got a picture on her fucking phone of you squirting Kool-Aid into your fucking shit.
I went back to regular water, and I do drink that stuff. Yeah.
Oh, so you quit the squirts because you were doing Meos and everything too, weren't you?
Too much.
Yeah.
It's just to be too much, and
the thing I like the most about it is that Mark would keep that container inside the drink while he was drinking.
Yeah, in here. Yeah. Always know where it is.
So you know where it is.
Hey, Mr. Awesome Guy, I love me some Kool-Aid too. I love me some purple drink. You know what I mean? I love me some purple drink, man. Great Kool-Aid is the shit.
Yep.
Hey, guess what?
Ooh,
Frankie likes freeze pops
great
too, man. It must be a Frankie dog thing. Frankie loves freeze pops. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try out the freeze pop trick on Frankie. He can't get enough of it.
Oh yeah.
Frankie actually lost weight, man.
Good.
Remember how fat
Good
Frankie used to be? Frankie's actually slimmed down. Yeah.
Nice.
Yep.
Nice. They doing good?
Yeah, he's
Frankie's
doing
on a diet?
real good.
Yeah.
No, he's not on a diet. Jennifer
He's active.
Yeah, he's a lot more. It's not even. I mean, he's just as active. She's still going to the dog park and all that bullshit. But we switched the kind of dog food he's eating or was eating. We switched it up and doing something a little different, and it seems to be helping.
Nice.
Yeah.
My wife's a crazy person. She's like, "Did you put the probiotics in the dog food this morning?" I'm like, "What the fuck?"
Oh yeah,
are
we do it. Yeah.
And she puts the probiotics in there for the dog.
You do too, Mark?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
My wife.
That's when you know. That's when you know you've got entirely too much fucking money when your dogs when your dogs are on a special probiotic.
I know because I got
Jesus fucking Christ, man.
Yeah, I got that the other day.
Mark's dog probably goes to fucking yoga. Jesus Christ.
No.
My
No.
dog goes to daycare twice a week.
I almost pulled the
around.
trigger on absolutely ridiculous $40 fucking Amazon purchase for Mark and his fucking dog Tucker. But I was like, nah, I ain't gonna do that. That's absolutely fucking absurd. I almost bought Tucker some fucking riding goggles.
Yeah. Oh, dude.
That would've
Yeah,
been
he'll
awesome.
wear them. I put my sunglasses on as long as he's going
All right,
for a ride.
I'm gonna send you a pair of fucking.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
I'm gonna send you a pair. I'm gonna send him a pair of riding goggles. I seen this dude. He pulled into Universal a couple Saturdays ago, and his dog pokes his head out the window, and this motherfucker's got fucking like you know the Oakley like fucking like you know like ski goggles, but for fucking they are for dogs. He's like, oh,
Yeah,
I was like,
that's
man,
awesome.
how'd you get them goggles if it said? He goes, oh, those are for dogs. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, he loves sticking his head out the window, and it keeps, you know, it bothers his eyes. So he goes, I got him some goggles. He goes, I didn't think they made them. He goes, but sure enough, he gave me the website.
Dude,
I'm gonna send you some.
He'll wear a hat. He'll wear goggles. He don't care as long as.
Because
Dude,
we're coming
you
up
don't
on
understand.
we're coming up on his rehome date soon, or did it pass already?
It just passed.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I think it just
That's
passed.
why I was thinking about it. Jennifer had brought it up.
I can tell you that if I start any of those bikes, he will go through a window. I mean, I'm not kidding. I have to make sure he's got access. If I start the bike with the doors closed, you've seen him. He'll jump through the fucking window into the passenger seat and not miss a beat. Boom. And he's like, let's go. I mean, yeah, no idea.
You know,
He's obsessed.
his I guess it would be his brother,
Yeah.
Jake.
Uh-huh.
Tucker's brother Jake.
Yeah.
Every time a motorcycle is started, he flips the fuck out. He will run, like when Brandon's buddies come to his house on his bikes. He runs out in the fucking road and meets them. Like it's pissing Brandon off. He's afraid he's gonna get hit. You know what I mean? Because there's no telling Jake. Like if, John or somebody like that pulls up at the shop with fucking a motorcycle, he freaks the fuck out. He'll chase him out into the road. He loves it.
Yep. Yeah,
loves
Tuck knows my truck. He can hear my truck coming up the. Kate says when I'm around the corner before you can see my truck, and my truck's not loud.
Right.
It's a quiet ass diesel. She goes, he's at that door waiting, and then I'll open my gate in front of the house. He jumps in, just to go for a ride from the end of the driveway to park. I mean, he's in the morning. In the morning, I have to take him around the block. I swear to God, every morning, he knows the routine. I feed him. I walk him all down the street. He stays outside while I'm making sure my tank is full, getting my drinks or whatever for the day. He'll sit next to the truck, and he ain't coming, and you have to drag him in until I take him around the block. I'm not every morning. Kate's like, well, you get more done.
You'd think that you'd be a lot fucking nicer to me since I gave you your best friend.
Dude, that's the best present I've ever gotten. It really is.
Tucker?
And
Yeah,
and
but
to
you know
think
why?
that I almost fucking divorced. I mean, me and Jennifer aren't married yet, but I almost fucking left Jennifer over that shit. I was so fucking mad at her about that. She's like, so. I'm like, what? Because when Jennifer says, so, you know some shit's getting ready to go down. So I'm like, what? She's like, I don't even know what the fuck his name was before his name was Tucker.
I forget. It was a common name.
Yeah, well, she's like, I found Tucker a home. I'm like, okay. She goes, well, we're going to have to drive him. And I'm like, what? And she's like, Mark and his wife went. I'm like, Mark who? She's like, Mark Tanner. I was like, so what, are they going to fly the fucking dog down there? And she's like, well, we've already been talking about it, and it's really expensive, and they're worried about sending the dog. They're worried about sending the dog in the air. And I'm like, okay. She's like, so we're gonna meet him halfway. And I'm like, the first thing I did was call Mark and yelled at him, wasn't it?
Yeah. But I'll tell you what, dude, that dog will not go to bed until I go to bed. Okay. Mm-hmm. He lays at the foot of the bed with his head on my legs under the covers.
Yep.
And like all he does is make me smile. So, and not many things make me smile nowadays.
That dog, like he needed you.
Yeah.
He needed you.
Yeah. No, it was. I think it was
guys. He needed you and Kate. He needed you guys because I think he was like that was like you'd be his third parents. You know what I mean? He was like he'd been took as a puppy. They were like, we were pretty selective about who was taking them. You know how Jennifer is about animals.
Yeah. Yeah.
She wasn't gonna just let him go to anybody. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we thought we had a good home for him. Well, and we ended up buying him back, and then somebody else came and got him, and they ended up giving us some money back for the dog and the dog. And then finally, Mark's like, we want your dog. Will you drive 7 million miles in one day to bring me a dog?
Well, we met halfway. It was halfway.
The cool thing about it is Mark and his wife drove, they slept, then they met us halfway, and then they drove back and they slept, and then drove the rest of the way home. I drove to, North Carolina?
Yeah.
I drove to North Carolina from Ohio and back in one day.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know how he's doing that, because we stopped in Georgia.
It's called, what it is, it's called man shit.
No, we drove home straight, because we didn't want to stay in
that's
a
right,
hotel.
that's right.
We did stop in Georgia, which was the halfway point. So when I got there, I was well rested, and TJ was like, his eyes were like this big. He's like, just take the fucking dog and get the fuck away from me.
Yeah, Kate and Mark was like, all like, hey, let's go for a walk. I looked again.
Take this goddamn.
I gotta go back home. I gotta clean windows tomorrow morning.
Right.
And I cleaned windows the next day.
Yeah. No,
Talk about dedication. I am a shitty fucking friend. What a piece of shit. Dude, I'm a failed contractor, piece of shit, with a stupid dead grandfather. What a fucking piece of shit am I?
Circle back Jen over there.
Seth, man, like, listen, bro, you gotta fucking do something the next time. Don't come on here like this again.
Like what?
Like all fucking Sally fucking poopy pants and shit.
You look tired.
What's wrong, Seth? Why are you so tired, bro?
I don't know, man. I'm fucking fighting some allergies or some shit. I've never
You've been
had
eating
allergies.
allergy pills or some shit. I see you're doing Gatorade and beer. You're like me. I was drinking vodka.
I'm chasing something, man.
Hey, dude. Earlier I was drinking vodka and Crystal Light, and in between each vodka and Crystal Light, I was drinking a bottle of water. So.
Vodka and Crystal Light is actually pretty good.
Yeah, well, you know what I've been doing? I've been doing that Smirnoff Bomb Pop vodka, the red, white, and blue vodka with raspberry lemonade. Crystal Light, dude. Thank me later, bro. Tastes just like a Bomb Pop, my guy. Can't even taste the booze.
Dude, that's dangerous for me. If I had that, I'd have like 7 and be like hammered.
I had like 4. I had like 4 in like 2 hours. And it's like 5:30, and I'm like, I gotta stop drinking because I'm gonna say some shit on the podcast I shouldn't say. So
we used to do Sunday morning. We called them rejuvenators. You take like mango, Pinnacle, mix it with fruit punch, Gatorade, and then put a Red Bull in it. You'd have like one to kind of wake up. This was like mid-20s. I don't think I could pull that off anymore. But man, they went down like water, and you just. You know, you were hungover from the night before, you had one of those, and you're good to go.
I mean, yeah, man, we appreciate you guys for watching, man. We had quite a few people watching tonight for quite a while. We had like 26 people watching for like almost an hour, man. It was nice, man. You know, I'm glad Jacob was on the night and said nothing like usual. You know, that was good.
Thanks for coming out.
Thanks for coming out, Jacob. Never skipped a beat, Jacob. You're fucking a stand-up guy. Yeah, Jacob had to work over tonight, so, you know, he couldn't come on with us, but we missed him.
Jacob's pumping gas at a self-serve gas station, so he's pretty busy.
Yeah. Yeah. He's actually, guys, he's at the tuxedo store. They're trying to figure out how to get a tire on his, they don't know. He has no neck, so they're like, maybe they're gonna make it a headband instead.
Yeah, they just threw a laugh around.
They're painting a hula hoop as we speak.
Yeah. Poor Jacob.
Yeah. I know, he's probably working late being like, you pieces of shit.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, man, I tell you guys what, man. Next week looks even worse for me. Like, every fucking day is fucking very hot. Next to the fucking, you know what I mean? Very hot, very hot, very hot, very hot. You know what it is? It's gasoline cars, man. It's fucking ruining the environment, dude.
Why? What's the temp there? What's going on there? How hot is it?
Huh?
How
Now,
hot is it there?
it's right now it's 88 degrees. It feels like 93.
Yeah.
Oh,
Jacob,
right?
yeah, Jacob just said I heard all that. we actually did miss you tonight, Jacob. Yeah, dude, it's 87 degrees and it feels like 93.
Yeah, it's like 58 out right now. Every day for the next 10 days is 72, 75, 77, 76, 75. Yeah. I got
nice.
a good weather. Yeah.
Mine is I'll tell you my next 10 days. Mine's 80, 82, 82, 81, 91, 89, 89, 87
Is that abnormal for you guys?
for June.
Yeah, I was going to say, for this time of year, that's like, because usually you get the winds that come down through Canada,
Yeah.
and like when it blows over the lake, it cools you guys down.
It's not like that right now. It's
You got like west-east wind.
usually July, August is fucking,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? But June, this is a little early for us here, so which I'm not complaining. It's nice. I actually shared a Facebook post from May 31st. It was snowing, like I mean, there's been years in May that it snowed while I was working.
Oh yeah, man! I have a picture from 4th of July last year. I'm wearing a long sleeve shirt and pants. It was 67 degrees out.
Right.
In July 4th
Right.
last year, I was like,
Right.
what the fuck?
Yeah,
So,
July 4th was cool, chilly last year, wasn't it?
Yeah, cold.
Because I remember we wanted to have a pool party and we couldn't because it was fucking, we haven't been able to have a pool party on 4th of July because of COVID and COVID the year before, and then it was chilly last year. So
Yeah.
Seth's like,
mean,
I have a
this-
pool party every Friday
Oh,
evening.
this- I
The
have
Olympic
some
swim
Memorial
team
Day.
comes over and does the laps.
Yeah.
We have brews.
No,
We
you-
have IPAs. We have IPAs next to the pool. I get a charcuterie board. The dogs get probiotics. I'm gonna change. My wife's gonna change her name to Buffy.
What's that dude's name that swims as a girl with the penis? What's his name?
Seth.
Huh?
Sethina.
I don't know what his name is or her name or whoever the fuck it is. Oh, the Penn State fucking
Yeah.
guy lady.
I'll have him as a special guest.
Fucking dicks are us over here. I don't know what the fuck his name is. No, man, this Memorial Day was like 90.
Yeah,
91
man.
Here.
Yeah, man.
Never get that hot.
Yeah.
It was nice.
It's all cyclical, man. I remember years where it was fucking hot as fuck like this before. I remember years when it was super cold. It just, it all depends, man.
Yeah, I mean, it depends on like the winds, really. It's
Mhm.
kind of what makes it
Mhm.
hot or cold here. It's like
Right.
the La Nina, El Nino bullshit or
El
whatever.
Nino! Speaking of El
fucking-
Nino, where's old fucking Mario at?
Mario. He
Mario.
was on for like 2
Mario.
seconds, and then he-
That's who we need to have on the podcast now. Again, is fucking old fucking Mario, old Chris Lambernides. Need to talk fucking gas prices and the fall of Western civilization with Chris Lambernides.
Right?
He always makes me nervous because our talks, I'm like, oh, is the world really ending?
I know, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's all doom
Yeah.
and gloom. But, I mean, he's been pretty right on for
Yeah,
a few
most
things.
of the time, yep.
It's like Alex Jones. There's bits of truths in the
Yeah,
madness.
yeah, it's all, yeah, you just gotta siphon it all out, yeah. Man, fuck, I forgot to go do this AAA, fuck.
Isn't that the worst when you think of it?
Oh,
at 5 o'clock?
fuck.
Like, what
And I
the
even
fuck?
told her I'd be there today. Fuck, she's gonna give me a rash of shit. I used to do this fucking storefront monthly. You know what I mean? Like actually 2 times a month I did it, and for years. And then all of a sudden COVID hit, and she's like, "Oh, we're gonna hold off," and it's cool. And then it's turned into this "I'll call you when I need it" thing. You know what I mean? And that's really difficult for me. If it's like something I do, like, as part of my routine. But if you just call me and like, hey, can you come out and clean the windows? I fucking forget.
Well, we don't usually do one-off. I mean, come on, do it once a month. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what
Let
I
me
told
put it
her.
on the
And she's
schedule.
like, this is what she
Yeah.
does. She's like, well, I don't know about once a month. How about bi-monthly? I'm like, bitch, we used to
Yeah.
do it 2 times a month. You know what I
Right.
mean? Come on.
You're AAA. You got
Yeah.
money.
What's up, Henry?
Half the time.
Henry took a break from fucking Tim Huber's balls to come over here and say hello to us. I'm just kidding, dude. I'm kidding, dude. Don't get mad, bro. It's just a joke. It's just a joke, man. It's just a joke. Sorry, Tim. Sorry, fucking Henry. It's just a joke. I was just joking.
Don't sweat.
Well, listen, dude. Listen, dudes. I tried to get you guys to call in tonight, but you didn't. I gave you an opportunity to call in on the show, just so everybody knows. Everybody's watching. You had the opportunity, and you didn't do it, right, guys? Yeah, you guys did not do it. That's Yearn's fault.
It is. It's on them.
Yep, it's on Yearn's faults. But yeah, man, I don't know, man. Maybe we'll be back next week, or we could all be melted into oblivion. You never know, man. Right. You know?
Be fucking sunburnt and dead.
Again, we appreciate everyone that watches this podcast, especially our sponsors over there at the Patreon page, www.patreon.com/Squeegee Life. You know what I mean? We really appreciate y'all. Or I appreciate it. Fuck these other two guys.
I do.
I do a little bit.
They do. I mean, really, all Seth and Mark really see out of Patreon is nothing. Fuck them. But
hey, listen.
I'm gonna start my own Patreon.
You should. But you know, you guys fucking make sure this fucking show gets ran. You know what I mean?
I'm here for you, buddy.
Yep.
No matter
what. If it wasn't for you guys, this wouldn't even be a podcast. You guys and the Patreon guys, I would not be doing this if it wasn't for you guys.
Yeah. Well, did you ever think it was going to go, 3-4 years
I
now?
didn't. I didn't. Did I ever think that
Yeah.
I would fucking make money off of this and not have to pay for it and fucking, you know what I mean? Like, I would never think, I never thought the sponsors, I never thought that was going to happen. Like,
Yeah.
I'm fucking saving sponsorship money to buy a fucking computer to keep doing the fucking podcast. How cool is that? I never thought in a million years that would ever fucking happen. Mark got a fucking microphone out of the deal. You know what I mean?
Yep.
You know, that's what, I mean, but that's what's cool about all this, man. It's, you know, it's a pretty cool community, I think. I think we've built a pretty cool community. So a really good vibe of dudes and like guys. Yep. I get guys that call me asking for advice and, you know, or hey man, what do you think about this? Or have you ever tried that? I mean, that's shit's cool, man. That's what we're all. I know guys hit up Mark, probably not Seth anymore because he's not on the social medias, but you know, I'm sure there's dudes asking Mark questions all the time as well. So
yeah.
You know, and we you know, again, I like that shit. I see the Discord still pops off occasionally. You know, that's cool too. You know, so.
Yeah, the Discord runs in the background, and every now and again, I'm like, we gotta just say hey to these guys, you know, because they're keeping it moving.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. You're pretty good at that. You're pretty good at keeping up with that.
I try to check it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, I look at it, and I have the best intentions of saying something, and then I don't.
Yeah.
It's just a lot, man. There's a lot of shit. There's a lot of fucking things to respond to. YouTube. I mean, like the dude, I get comments on this podcast from like podcasts we did a year ago. You know what I mean? And I feel like I got a responsibility to like answer them or say thank you. So,
since you guys got me to watch this, I'm wondering for you guys, because I know my answer personally. Are you getting kind of done and tired of TikTok? I am.
I used to be like TikTok, watching TikToks, but now the only thing I really watch is what Seth sends me, which I'm a little disappointed in Seth's like feed right now. There's not one Jerry's Kid in there. It's really bothering me. They make the best TikToks. I don't care what nobody says. They make the best TikToks. They are fucking awesome on TikTok. Like the kid that has Down syndrome that does all the barbecuing and shit. Fuck, that shit's great, dude. It's great.
Oh yeah, the barbecue TikTok.
Yeah, he's fucking awesome, dude. Whatever, I don't care. But yeah, man, thank you to all you guys for watching. Thanks to all our sponsors, windowcleaner.com, Zero.com, American Window Cleaner Magazine, of course, Maker Products, Black Diamond Squeegee Rubber,
Start Smart Box.
Yeah, the Start Smart Box over there. What happened to my Start Smart Box logo? Where did it go? Oh, I took it off.
I don't see it.
But yeah, man, thank you everybody for watching. We'll be back next week. Maybe Jacob will be here with his fucking giant fucking head. Maybe he won't. I don't know.
some problem here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all have to get bigger monitors.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
why
gonna
he's
have
not-
to increase the bandwidth when he gets back on. Can you post another invite for the Discord on Patreon? Yes, I can. I will do that, sir. But thanks everybody, man. We'll see you guys next week, man. We'll definitely see you guys next week. Deuce.
Peace.
Week.